Hello, Stitchers.
Howdy. How's it going?
We're Garnet Rose Stitchers.
Welcome.
I'm Cheryl.
I'm Jeanette.
And today is our Flosstube number 5.
I know. Can you believe it? 5.
Yeah. And we have almost 450 subscribers.
That's really cool.
Right?
Yeah.
Or did I don't know.
That's right.
Something like
That's
that.
right.
We had a lot. We had a lot of people come and hang out with us. So that's really cool.
It's really exciting. Yeah, we're so grateful for everybody. And this has been a lot of fun. She was laughing at me this morning when she got here because I am stressed to the max right now.
Yeah.
We've got so much going on in home life and personal life and whatnot. And
yeah.
I'm not usually a super stressed person, although my husband might say different, but at least everybody else, I try to hide it. And oh man, I was failing miserable today. So
you're doing fine, my friend.
So this is a happy
reprieve
from all the other chaos. Everything's fine. It's just there's
all the things,
moving parts.
Yeah, all the things.
So we have a busy family.
It's all the things with kids that you're having to contend.
So if anybody's there right now, yes. I'm with you.
Okay, so I guess first thing I'm going to talk about real quick is I'm going to insert a video right now about a raffle ticket opportunity for a quilt, and the proceeds of that, 100% of that goes to a organization called, an organization. Grammar. An organization called VL Batman Project, and what they are is a 100% nonprofit that they make blankets and quilts, mostly quilts, for kids in need in the Idaho state. Mm-hmm. And they work with local hospitals and organizations and reach out programs and things like that. It's 100% a volunteer organization where no one gets paid, right? And it helps kids, especially kids who are vulnerable, kids who are in bad situations. And so I'm going to insert a video about a way for you to help that organization and possibly maybe win a quilt, because he doesn't like quilts.
I know, right?
Yeah. So I'm going to insert that video here. Morning, everyone. This is Cheryl, and today I am standing out front of Maggie's on Main here in Emmett, Idaho. And today I'd like to talk to you about the VL Batman Project and our raffle quilt for this year in 2023. And so I'm gonna flip the camera around so you can see what this awesome quilt looks like. And all right, so here is the quilt. Pardon the glare, but it's hung up in the window at Maggie's on Main in downtown. So you can see here that it is really adorable, and it is custom quilted by the volunteers at VL Batman Project. It was completely made by them. 100% volunteer donation of time. And VL Batman Project is a non-profit organization, and what they do is they excuse me, they offer quilts of love to children in need. And so I'm gonna walk you inside so you can see the back side of the quilt. This is the back side of the quilt. You can see the front of the quilt through the back of the quilt because of the light, but it is a double-sided quilt essentially. It has sailboats on both sides, so isn't that adorable? And this quilt is 57 by 74 inches long. And it would make a lovely throw-size blanket for a young person or even a teenager. So what this raffle quilt is for is to raise money and raise funds for the VL Batman Project, and they're a nonprofit organization that works with local hospitals and facilities to help children who are in need And what they do is they provide quilts and other types of necessary things like blankets and things like that for those who don't have any. And so this is one of their biggest fundraisers that we try and help here at Maggie's on Main by putting it in our window. And we have it during our annual shop hop. So I encourage you to purchase your tickets because the raffle will end on the 29th of April. So I will draw the winner on the 30th of April. So you can win this wonderful quilt and help an organization who helps children in Idaho. And it's a beautiful organization ran by a beautiful person named Charlie Hendricks. And I am proud to call her a friend. And a lot of the gals who help down there, they are my friends as well. And they're wonderful people. And they offer their time to help out this organization so that young people can have wonderful things, because don't we all know that quilts are like hugs, right? And so this is a way to offer more quilts for those deserving children who are underserved, right? And again, let me just say the quilt size is 57 inches wide approximately. I had to measure with a measuring tape this morning. It's 57 inches wide by 74 inches long. One ticket is $5, or you can purchase 5 tickets for $20. You can purchase tickets at Maggie's on Main in shop, or the best and easiest way is to purchase them through their website, which is maggiesonmainid.com. And there is a link there for you to just purchase the tickets there. If you want more information about donations, like fabric donations or quilt donations, if you have quilts you would like to donate, or if you have larger cuts of fabric that you would like to donate, things like that, on their website, which is vlbatmanproject.org, they have more information on there about the types of things that they can use, particularly things for children between the ages of 12 and 18, and particularly males, because they are incredibly underserved when it comes to quilt projects and things like that. So if you are interested in donating your extra quilt fabrics or anything like that, Maggie's on Main in Emmett, Idaho is a drop-off point, so you can always leave it there and just say, this is for VL Batman Project. They'll let me know, and then I work on getting it up there to Indian Valley, which is where VL Batman Project is located. So I hope that you will purchase a raffle ticket, and you will purchase many raffle tickets. Share this video. Tell your friends, because this is a wonderful organization, and you have a chance of winning this beautiful quilt. And I hope that you will. I hope that you will try to win. I mean, it's so fun. Who doesn't want a quilt, right? Quilts are fun. So again, if you have any questions at all about anything, you can always contact me. My name is Cheryl, and I do work at Maggie's on Main, but I'm also an ambassador, I would say, for VL Batman Project. And you can always contact me through my work email, which is Cheryl at maggiesonmainid.com. So if you have any questions at all, please feel free to contact me. And so good luck, and I hope to see many more raffle tickets come in from all of you, and we will ship the quilt to the continental U.S. So anyone across the country can enter to win this quilt. So talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye. Here. Okay, so now that you've watched that little clip, so I hope that you guys will go ahead and visit our website, maggiesonmainid.com, because there is a link there for you to purchase your own tickets. And you will be able to get that. If you're in the continental US, we'll ship the quilt within the continental US.
It's a really great, a great organization. It's a really neat program.
Yeah.
I don't know how many years they've been around. Quite a while.
About I think it's not been around that long. It's only been around for, I think, about 5 years, 6 years. I don't know. Time's weird after COVID. So I'm like, what year are we in? I don't know. But anyways, if you want to check out their website, which I also mentioned in the video, they have all their information about the inspiration of starting VL Batman project, where the name came from, which is kind of a cool story, and all that sort of jazz. So anyways, yes. I was like, what's the blinking noise? We have a blinking dot behind us.
Oh. My iron is on.
Yeah.
Apparently I was ironing this morning.
I was like, what's that dot? What's going on? We had to turn off the iron.
It was driving me crazy. Sorry.
Okay, so shop hop, basically what it is quilters hop to each shop. And the whole reason I'm talking about this is because there's a way to help our local Idaho chapter of Project Linus. And again, that is a nonprofit organization, and the profits of that go toward helping kids in need and getting quilts to kids in hospitals and things like that. So it's kind of along the same vein as VL Batman Project, but it's obviously on a nationwide scale. So, during Shop Hop, we do have a quilt block quilt, and proceeds, not 100%, but part of the proceeds go towards Project Linus. So at the end of Shop Hop, we donate money. Maggie's on me donates money to Project Linus.
It's really cool.
So, yeah. So I'm gonna insert a picture here of what the quilt looks like. And if you want, and I will also list all of the contact information for each shop that's participating. So if you want to call, because not all of them have websites, if you want to call and you want to get their blocks to put and make a quilt out of them, you are helping children in Idaho through Project Linus, and they will be happy to ship them to you. They're all really awesome people who run these shops, and they're small businesses like us. And so we do this to help kids, and that's part of the reason why we do a shop hop. So anyhow, so if you are interested in that, the shop hop ends on April 29th, so you have until close of business on April 29th to purchase. No, actually, that's not true.
No, they can purchase.
No, you can purchase after. Never mind.
I only know because I actually had a lady call
about
2 weeks ago
about last year's
block.
Yeah, good luck with that one, because that was hard to.
We didn't have any more.
Nope, we sold out of that fabric a long time ago. So anyhow, so you don't have a deadline, but people run out and sell out of blocks. So
we run out of fabric, and we can't. I mean, we could probably fudge it with other stuff.
Yeah, especially this year's block. I made it a lot easier for everyone. Last year's was
awesome like that.
Last year's was a doozy. It was a yeah. So anyways, if you're interested, you can purchase our block. I believe Maggie said that she'd put it on our website. So, but we can't put it on there until the start of Shop Hop,
which is Thursday.
The 20th, April 20th.
April 20th.
So that is when you're able to purchase that. But the raffle quilt for VL Batman, you can start now. And that winner will be drawn on April 30th by me. So you'll get.
So that one does have a deadline.
Yeah, so that one does have a
raffle
deadline.
Tickets.
Yeah,
got to do that before the 30th.
Yeah, and I talk about that in the video too. So, all right, so that's all the philanthropic stuff. You like my big words? Yeah, grammar and stuff.
This is homeschool mom, so yeah, she's got all the big words.
Yeah, I said philanthropic to Maggie yesterday. She just looked at me like, wow.
My kids will say big words anger me.
Yeah, I'm like,
I think that's from what's that silly movie called Ice Age, or there's an animated movie and he says big words anger me.
Yeah,
that's what my kids will say.
All right, so I guess we can talk about some WIPS real quick. I got my book of days as per usual,
and look what I did.
I know,
look what I did. I'm so proud of me. I'm not totally done, but I started my book and I started putting projects in. I was even inspired by all the stickers, so I went out with my daughter and I bought stickers because that one's blank. Sorry. But anyway, so yeah, fun. I'm proud of me. I'm making progress to be organized.
I am proud of you as well. Okay, so I was sick a day, so that's why I have a big flower.
Oh.
I didn't stitch. I was like, I'm gonna read, I think, maybe. And I think I read like a chapter or something.
You still reading Pride and Prejudice?
Oh no, I'm done with that.
Oh,
and I finished another book and
Damn.
after that one. And then
I'm impressed.
I'm now reading Sense and Sensibility.
I love that book.
Yeah,
So
I've never read it.
It's so good. It's a really good one.
Like for a person who says, "Oh, I love books," and I've never read those
classics,
books, I'm like, I'm dumb. I'm a fraud.
It's okay.
So I'm not a fraud anymore. And if I'm going to recommend a book right now, all of you need to go and purchase The Blue Castle by L.M. Montgomery, the lady who wrote Anne of Green Gables.
Oh, yes.
It is not Anne of Green Gables-esque. Okay, let's just say. Yeah, it takes place in Canada. That's the only similarity. It's a great book. I had a book hangover.
Oh.
Yeah. I went from that to reading Sense and Sensibility, and I'm just like, I don't want to. Like, I need to read something dumb in between it. So, like, to
Your
cleanse.
brain doesn't have to work so hard.
Yeah, because, like, it was I read through that thing so quick. I had to stop because Laura and Nina wanted to read it, too.
Oh, okay.
And then, so I stopped. And then I'm like, hey, so where are you guys? And they're like, oh, I'm on blah, blah, blah chapter. I'm like, okay, I'll wait until you guys catch up. Well, then Nina, like, blazed through and is like, oh, I'm like on blah, blah, blah chapter. And I was like, what? And she's like, well, you guys will catch up. Yeah, well, I beat everybody. I was like,
yeah, I'm all done. So, yeah, apparently I'm not educated enough because...
No, you're just busy.
I'm just busy.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll just talk about some WIPs real quick. I have a few. I do participate in WIPGO. I know it's in here. I did work on my haunting household again after I came home from your house.
Yay!
So this is a haunting household by Glendon Place, and sorry, crinkle.
You're all right.
I started this part here.
You are so close to being done.
I know. It's like, come on, guys.
You're so close. You are super close.
But then I was like, you know what? It's April. I need to work on my April WIPGO. And so I had to get that going.
That's awesome.
So I started that.
Love it.
So, I don't know how many WIPs you have.
I have 2 WIPs and well, it's not even a start yet, but it will be.
Okay.
It was supposed to be started yesterday and I didn't get to it.
Well, you've been busy, so.
But yeah.
Family things. Okay, well then I'll show my next one then.
Okay.
I did start my fluffy punch needle, but it's literally his eyes and nose and like his little mouth, and like I started the ear, and then I had to stop because life, and then yeah, so I didn't continue. A lot of what I did this past couple weeks was working on the shop hop quilt, which I showed a picture of, and cutting the blocks for the Project Linus block kits for the shop hop quilt.
So we have them available to sell when people come on this.
Yes, and then so I didn't. Oh, and then I finished the Mayflower pillow. I'll insert a picture of what that looks like.
Oh, yay.
I finished that.
I love it.
So it's quilted and everything.
That's the Lori Holt one, isn't it?
No.
Oh.
No.
Well, that's June.
That's June, which I starched that fabric, and for July's pillow as well.
They're really cute.
And if you don't want a pillow, just turn it into a table runner.
It's long enough that it's
a perfect table runner size.
It's not huge.
No.
And it'd be really cute on a countertop or...
Correct.
So if you don't want to make it into a pillow...
Yeah, or if you don't have like a bench pillow or whatever that you want to put it on, just... Or you could even just like hang it on a wall as like a mini quilt or something like that.
And they're monthly, so you know, you can swap them out.
Yeah, and if you don't like them all, just pick and choose, right?
Yeah, they're super cute.
They're on our website if you're interested. So I also worked on Little House Needlework Summer, which is basically a thread pack for silks. And this is the summer one. Maggie finished the spring. You're doing winter, and then I need to stitch the other one. So, sorry. There we go.
There you go.
Okay, so what did I do? I did I finished the flower. I did these little bits up here, and then I did the girl and all of this, and then I started coming over here and start working that part. So I think I did this at baseball.
Oh, fun.
Because my kid's doing little league, so we have 2 games a week plus practices.
Mm-hmm. Where you get to sit and just...
I'm literally sitting there.
Yeah.
And like the days when John is, you know, because he has a longer commute, so sometimes if he gets off late, I'm trucking all the kids
yeah,
to baseball, and I'm like, help me. Because they want to run off, you know, and I'm like,
can't you just sit and be still?
No,
they won't
because they're
sit
boys.
and be still?
They're boys. So I'll let you talk about one of your WIPs.
Okay, so I will. Apparently, this has been the week of Theresa Koget, and
yeah,
it just kind of happened that way.
Oh, mine's about to be.
Yeah. It wasn't on purpose. That's just kind of like where things ended up. And so I don't know if I showed this last time, but this is her.
You did show it.
Did I? Okay.
Yeah, you showed your progress.
Okay. Well, so this is Simple Life by Theresa Koget. And that was her tier 4 Patreon mystery stitch along that started on March 15th. March 15th. Sorry, I'm in April.
We don't know what day it is.
Serious?
We should say that. It's April 16th.
Mm-hmm.
I have to still look. April 16th.
April 16th.
That's what day it is.
And so
2023. You can just use the pattern.
Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we'll just do it this way. Anyways.
I forgot the board.
So it's okay. And
we're at Jeanette's, so I forgot.
I need to get one. I just need to get one. Anyway, so this is part 1 completed. And I did change out a couple of the colors, and I think I may have shown this last time. Part 2 just dropped yesterday, and I haven't downloaded part 2 yet.
Fabric.
Fabric. Hey, let's look in my book here. Let's see. My fabric is, hold on. There it is. It is, look at me, Beach Brew. 36 count Beach Brew by R&R Reproductions. This thing, believe it or not, once I got myself organized, this is super handy.
Yeah.
And
it's mobile.
It's mobile. I even put on here when I finished part 1, and I put on my color conversions because I changed a couple of the colors.
That's smart. Because then you remember.
Because then I remember, and people say, well, what did you change your colors to? And so
since we're Flosstubers, we got to be professional.
Or at least appear to be.
So profesh.
Yeah, appear to be. So anyway, so there's that one.
Are you profesh?
Probably not.
Oh, man. It's good times.
It's good. Anyway.
Okay.
Do you have any more
WIPs? Yes.
Okay.
I'm looking at my book of days because I'm like, I don't know what I did. Okay. So I also worked on America again. So I'm not going to unroll it. It's on a scroll rod. This is on 36 count Olympia by Mystic Fabrics using the called for DMCs. This is out of print. I'm sorry. It's out of print. I borrowed it from a friend. So obviously I was watching Gilmore Girls last night. I've never watched it.
It's good.
I ordered it off Thrift Books.
Oh, cool.
Like, because I'm analog. I don't do the whole digital thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it. I prefer tangible things in my hands.
Mm-hmm.
That's why my house has crap everywhere. So I was watching Gilmore Girls. I got through the first disc. Because it's DVD.
Love it.
I'm old.
You're not old. Everything's
I'm like VHS. Okay, babies? Let's do VHS. Okay. So this is where I'm at. I completed the rest of these here. And then I started working this direction. So basically what I'm doing right now is I am working up this all the way to here. And then I'll advance my scroll rod and then work the bottom half. And then I mentioned before that I'm going to be adding a few extra elements on here to make it look like a quilt.
It's gonna be
so, but I wanted to, before I did that, I'm going to do like what I do with real quilts before I add borders and stuff. Is I finish the center and then I pull threads, fabrics to see what I like best.
Oh, mm-hmm.
So I'm going to do that with these to determine what I like there.
Yep,
so
I love it.
So that's America by Blackbird Designs, out of print. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all right. I think everybody's got at least one of those.
Yes. Do you have another WIP?
I do.
Okay.
I do have another WIP.
Okay.
And I don't think I talked about this one last time, but
No, you just started it.
Right? Yes, I did.
You got one of the bees?
I did.
People were so hangry yesterday because they sold out so quick.
So this is that needle minder. It's a Lori Holt.
Yeah, and there was different colors.
I think there's a pink one.
There's pink, blue, and yellow.
And so Maggie got 4. They sold out the first day.
Yeah.
Because I bought
well,
one. I'm
no,
sorry.
I ordered them. I'm the one that put them in the cart.
Were you supposed to have one and you didn't get one?
No,
oh,
I put it in the cart as like I wonder if like I should get these. I mean, it was dumb. It's a needle minder and it's bees. Of course people are going to want that.
Yeah. Yeah. And
don't second guess yourself.
Darn it.
Yeah, it's stinking cute. Yeah.
I had to have it.
Jennifer was like, I have FOMO. I need one. I was like, I got you, girl.
Sorry.
Because I want one too. So I want all of
the other colors now.
Yeah.
So anyway, but this is it's called Cottage Garden.
Really cute.
It's another Patreon, Theresa Koget Patreon. And I started that one. I actually got further than I thought I would on that one. Hold on, let's see here.
You know what was really cool about our last video was Theresa Koget messaging, commenting on it.
Oh, she did.
And
I almost had a heart attack.
I was like, what?
Yeah, I almost had a heart attack.
I mean, I've met her in person.
I have
and
too.
You have too.
Yeah.
But it's different when she's like, I know Jeanette. I remember her. I'm like, that's my friend.
Yeah, so I was at Stitch West last year, and I had made a tote out of her Stitchy Birds fabric.
Please hold.
And, here it is. Yeah. So, yeah, here. This is the tote I made out of Stitchy Birds. And this is a Center Street Quilts pattern called the Fleetwood Tote. And so the pattern's available on their website on Etsy. Anyway, and
she sent one to Teresa.
So Teresa saw it at Stitch West because she was a vendor and she was one of the guest designers there at Stitch West. And she's like, oh my gosh, where did you get your bag? And I said, well, I made it. And she's like, can I buy it off of you? And I'm like, you don't want to buy my old
crusty bag
that's been toted around all over the place. I said, but I'd be happy to make one for you.
Yeah.
And so I did. I made her one and I sent it to her.
And she talked about it on the Flosstube.
And she did.
And like my family, I was like, y'all, Theresa Koget talked about Jeanette on a thing. And my husband's like, yo, let's watch it. So he watched the the entire video. We watched and we were just like, yeah!
So I had one of those ridiculous, embarrassing fangirl moments. And Teresa, we love you.
Yeah, we're nerds, man. Like, we love it. We're nerds for Theresa Koget.
But yeah,
man. She's cool.
She did a shout out and then she commented on our video and said, I carry around Jeanette's tote. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It was pretty awesome. So anyway, but back to Cottage Garden. Yeah. So back to this one. Yeah, this is Cottage Garden.
What are you stitching that on?
This is 36 count Regency by Picture This Plus.
I love it. It looks so good.
And
I did far.
I got further than I thought I would. I did change the blue. So the blue in the called for blue is
Classic
Colorworks Stormy Night, and the version that we have at the
dye lot
was really bad. It had a lot of gray. It had too much gray. And so I was stitching with it and it's supposed to make these really cute birds. And the birds were like half gray and half blue and they just didn't work. And so I changed it out for Milady's Teal.
Oh, cute.
It's another Classic Colorworks. It's really similar in the blue tone. It just doesn't have all the gray. So anyway, but that one's really fun. That one going. Okay. What else you got?
I had to check because I'm like, I don't remember. Okay, so this is my last WIP Go pull. Or not last WIP Go. It's April. It's one of my April WIP Goes that I actually worked on.
Yay.
My other one is Winter White Santa, and I love that chart so much, but I'm going to just be honest, I'm not feeling Christmas right now. So I'm probably going to skip that one and put it at a later time. Because I do that. Because like I said, with my WIP Go,
Are you seasonal with your stitching? I tend to be a little bit.
I am, but I'm not. It's like, I'll stitch on stuff whenever. It's more like do I feel like stitching that?
Sure.
You know what I mean?
That's fine.
So this one is an ink circles called Northwoods. It's a hunting pattern that my husband requested and purchased for me. It was like, please. And I said, sure. So I worked, and this is on my WIP Go to get some more progress. This is stitched on 40 count Confederate Gray by Weeks Dye Works with the called for Weeks Dye Works threads. There's only 2 colors. I think it's like Caper, what is it? Caper and Blaze by Weeks.
I love it when there's only 2 colors.
Yeah. So what I did this time was I got all these little like whoop-de-woos here, all these little things, and then I worked all the way over and got to this side here. That was one day of stitching. When I have kids fed and they're off playing, I can do things.
You get to do things.
I can make things work. So
awesome.
yeah, so that was that WIP Go, and I only have one more WIP and start. It's a quilt, and it has to do with our stitch along.
Awesome. Well, I'll tell you what, then I'll show this one really quick.
Okay.
Because all the rest of the
Is
stuff
that
I think
haul?
goes together. No, it's not haul.
Okay.
I had this already kitted.
Oh. Go ahead.
But so a group of the ladies at our store.
Yeah.
We have an open stitching group that comes in on Wednesdays. We call it open sew.
Yeah.
And so it's a free group. They come in, they stitch.
It's just to come stitch and hang out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They gab and shop, and it's really fun.
Yeah.
So a handful of them really were inspired by Theresa Koget's Remember Me. And so
who isn't?
Because who isn't? One of the ladies, Sherry.
Oh, Sherry. Mm-hmm.
had it finished, and it was stunning. It was gorgeous. And so we were all like, oh my gosh, we have to stitch it.
Yeah.
And so we started a stitch along.
Yeah, FOMO.
For so if any of you are working on this chart and you want to join, it just started yesterday. I haven't even begun any stitches, but
she hasn't had time.
I haven't had time, but
are you gonna stitch it on Regency?
Apparently I'm addicted to this color, and I'm not really sure why.
What's hilarious, by the way, is that she's normally a 32 count.
I really am.
And she's like getting all the 36, and I'm like, excuse me. Don't be taking my 36.
I'm sorry. I don't know where that happened. I know.
I'm just kidding.
I don't know how it happened. Anyway. So yeah, so this
you like the color and you can stitch on it.
Kind of, yeah. Yeah. So this is 36 count Regency, and this is what I'm going to stitch it on. And then a handful of us wanted to change out the pink color. Oh. So the called for color in the chart is, one moment please, and I will tell you exactly what it is. It's, there's 2 of them. The darker color is called Used Brick. It's a Classic Colorworks, and then the other one's a DMC 3064. And that does all the flowers, but when they're stitched, it's more orange than pink.
Oh, yeah.
And so we decided, a couple of us decided to do a couple minor color conversions. And so just for fun.
That's going to be so pretty.
And so I'm doing Tennessee Red Clay and Manor Red. And so these are going to be your
flowers.
These will be my flowers. Tennessee Red Clay, Classic Colorworks. And
so these bits.
Yeah, there you go. So I did that, and then I really wanted to add blue. So
I love it.
The words where it says, when this you see, remember me, and then at the bottom there's an alphabet.
So you're going to do...
So I'm using Freedom by Gentle Art.
Oh.
So...
What is it stitched in black?
It's actually like a brown. It's like 30... It's one of those dark...
brown colors.
Brown color. Here, it's this
something.
One. Yeah, I think it's this one. 3021 DMC. So just in those spots, I'm going to add a little bit of blue because I like blue.
So the thing, yesterday, every 3rd Saturday of the month, we have an open sew where it's obviously for people who can come on Saturdays.
Because the Wednesday group doesn't always work for people who work during the week.
Right. And because, jobs, right? So a lot of the people who come on that 3rd Saturday are the people who have daytime jobs and they're not retired or whatever. Anyways, they all had me having FOMO, okay? Because I love this chart. I do.
Oh, did they bring this up yesterday?
Yeah, they were all like talking about it, and I think Beverly came and she was stitching on it a little bit, and I was like, okay, fine.
You have the book, don't you?
I don't. I don't have this one. So, but okay, you'll see my haul.
Anyway.
I see, but I bought my stuff and then they showed me that. So I was like, why already spent my money today? So.
Well, and it was just kind of an accident how it all came about anyway. Sherry came in and talked about it, and everybody's like, we want to stitch that. And so they're like, let's do a stitch along. And I'm like, well, I'm already doing like 8 others, but it's fine. Let's just add one more. It's all good.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good.
Okay, so the only other thing that, well, there's a secret quilt that I can't talk about that I started. You'll see it later.
Okay.
But I can't talk about it any more than that. I'll tell you later.
Okay.
But you, in case the person watches this. Okay?
Okay.
So, but the other thing I did was because remember, we are having a stitch along that is starting on April 29th. It is the TK Bright Stars SAL on Instagram. And obviously, like, you can tag us and we want to see all the things. So please tag us and join in the fun because we like fun things. And this is fun. And I am so excited, you guys, to do this. Like, I actually put everything in the bag you gave me and then I put it away. So I wouldn't, like,
be tempted to start
it. Yeah.
I had to do that too.
Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one. Because I'm like,
what if I just did a couple of stitches?
That's cheating.
Okay. I didn't. I worked on bags. I made bags.
Yes, which is what you should have been doing.
Which is what I was doing.
Yes, and you made beautiful bags, which you'll show. But anyhow, so we're doing the Bright Stars here if you want to show the book.
Oh, yeah.
So we're doing the Bright Stars book. So you can choose something out of here and use the Bright Stars hashtag TK Bright Stars SAL. And if you are a quilter also, we are also including her brand new fabric line, which is called Bright Stars. Last video I talked about how for Maggie's on Main, my main job is to make things for the shop. So because we got the fabric line in, I need to make a sample. So I started the sample. So this is one of the quilt options that are available. The other one has 4 white houses that you actually piece together. And both kits are available on the website, but this is the one I made. It is called Bright Stars and it features a panel. I am not done with the top yet, but I starched it one day, cut it the next day, and then pieced all of this in a few hours. This cool. Comes together really quickly, by the way. Yeah, I just have to open it. So I have 6 more seams left. Okay. So I don't know if you can see it, but
wait, here.
What?
Oh, I was just you can see the broad stripes.
Yeah, and then of course I'll insert a picture or something once I get the top done. But pretty much what I have left to do is this top border right here, this white cream tan border. I have to do the top and the bottom border, and then I have to do the outer border, and then it's ready to quilt. It came together really fast.
So much.
Really fast. So if you're like kind of on the fence, it's really easy. There's not a lot of piecing. You're literally just sewing strips together.
Which is
it's
really.
The instructions are good. Sometimes the free patterns for Riley Blake are kind of, so you got to really read through the instructions, but this one is written well. So, recommend. Definitely recommend. And all the measurements are correct, which is good because, mistakes happen, right?
Sure.
So, but yeah, so this is that's what I did Friday. I was really tempted to clock back in later and finish it.
So this goes along with the SAL.
The SAL, yeah.
So if she wants to finish it so that people can see what it's going to look like
in
when
the
it's
shop.
Done.
Yeah,
in the shop.
I'm trying to get it done before Shop Hop.
Yeah, and so that's
which is on Thursday.
She cheated a little bit in starting the SAL,
but that was only because my boss lady said I should.
No, this was an exception. So if you're a quilter
and you want to do this as part of the SAL, you can. And then there's also another quilt, like I said, that has 4 houses that you piece. I'll insert a picture there so you can see what it looks like.
And that uses Theresa Koget's
Bright Stars.
Stars fabric.
Yeah, so it counts as part of the the SAL.
Yes.
So anyhow, so that's all the WIPS I have. Now I just have haul.
Okay.
Do you have haul?
I didn't buy anything new. Other than fabric, I bought a ton of
fabric for bags.
Yeah, I bought a lot of Bright Stars fabric for bags, and I have I brought a couple of samples.
Oh, I guess we should talk about, do you want to do the giveaway real quick?
We can do the giveaway.
Let's do the giveaway real quick. Okay, so we had 43 unique comments. Which,
thank you guys for all of you who commented, who watched the video.
New subscribers, which was really awesome.
It was great. Thank you very much for all of you that commented, and it was really fun. So yeah, in our last video, we made mention of a giveaway that we're doing in conjunction with the Stitch Along. And so Cheryl's going to show what was in the giveaway. So one is the book.
You're getting this cute thread bag that Jeanette made.
So here's a little, it's just like a mini floss bag.
I made these little floss drops for the DMC. And they're patriotic. And then you get the over-dyed threads. You get one skein of each. So this is all the threads that you would need to stitch the designs. So
any of them.
So you could pick one and you'll have the threads. So right? The book, you just need fabric and a needle.
The book has 7 different designs. And all 7 patterns incorporate the same
threads.
Flosses.
Yeah, and then here's the DMCs.
Give or take a couple, but the giveaway will include one of each of the
required
threads. So all you'll need is your fabric.
Yeah, fabric and a needle, and you're set.
And you're ready to go.
Yeah.
So
and then you can participate. I'll cut all that part out, and then
we'll start again.
Yeah. So this is all the stuff you're going to get for the giveaway. Wow, we are new.
We're fine.
We're new. Okay, we had 43 unique comments from people and new subscribers and existing subscribers who were interested in participating in getting this bag. Getting this product and bag and stuff. Fun stuffs. I did a random comment picker on YouTube, like the YouTube comment picker thing. And I did that for a king because, time. And so the giveaway winner is Kit Mar. So
congratulations.
Congratulations. And so what you're going to do, Kit, is you are going to email us at garnetrosestitchers@gmail.com. And it's also linked down below in the description box. It's always down there. So if you want to email us with that you won and tell us what your
mailing address is.
Your mailing address, and also what your YouTube handle is, right? All that kind of stuff. And then to verify that you're you, so we don't send it to the wrong person.
Yeah.
Yeah. So but thank you everyone who entered and who's going to participate in our SAL. It's gonna be so fun.
It's gonna be great. Yeah. Yes. And we'll get this in the mail
as soon as we hear back from you. Yeah, and if we don't hear back from you in 7 days, so by next weekend-ish, then we might have to redraw a winner. So that way we have people who want to do this who can still get it in time to start. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna give you about 7 days to respond back to us from the time that this is posted.
Yeah.
Okay? Awesome. So we'll talk to you soon. All right. So now you want to talk about your bags.
Okay, bags. Yep. So I did buy a bunch of fabric to make some project bags. If you guys are interested, they'll be available in my Etsy shop starting on, the 21st, which is Friday.
Yes.
Friday, April.
Oh, you're doing a bag release?
Yes, I'll do a bag release in my Etsy shop Friday, April 21st, and I'll do an Instagram post probably Monday or Tuesday.
To remind you.
To remind you if you're interested. Sometimes they sell out, sometimes they don't. It's kind of hit and miss, but so people don't say, well, I didn't know. Yeah, I'll have 3 or 4 different styles available.
I know Laura wants one, so.
But right now I have 2 with me. I was waiting on my charms. So this one is called, I'll try and get a decent.
They're so cute.
So this one's broad stripes.
I love that.
And I was waiting on, I don't know if you can see this, probably not, but the custom charm says broad stripes. So I had them custom engraved that say broad stripes. And then this one is Old Glory. And let's see, again, it's really hard.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one's Old Glory. I don't know if you can even see that, but It says Old Glory, and so in the bag.
There's going to be more detailed pictures in the listings also.
They'll be
in
better
her
pics.
Instagram pictures. She's really good at doing Instagram pictures because she like knows how to do that.
Oh, well.
Mine looks like a hot mess.
I've been working on photography for well, at least of my product for a couple of years.
Yeah, to try and make it look good. Well, even her Instagram pictures. So our logo, the R for Rose, has like the needle with like the heart.
Oh, the flosser.
That's because this one here, my husband designed it like that because I told him about her Instagram pictures. So if you look at her Instagram pictures, and especially her latest one where she talks about her new start, she has a little heart. She arranges her floss in a heart.
I don't know why I do that.
And I'm not teasing you.
No,
I love it so much. It's so cute. It's so you.
Well, it's funny though because I started doing those floss hearts probably when I started my Instagram, and that's been like 8 years.
Gosh, we're old.
Anyway, maybe it's not 8 years. I've been on Instagram for a while, and every time I would take I'm like, how do I make these pictures look fun and unique and whatever? And so I'm like, oh, I'll do this little floss heart thing. Anyway, so we kind of became a thing. I actually had a lady on Instagram that commented
about your heart,
about the floss heart, and
that's
I'm
funny.
like, oh my gosh, that's so funny because I've been doing that for
it's so cute
forever. It's kind of my
I bought haul.
You brought haul.
So it's not a lot, but some of it's secret, kind of.
Oh.
So we're going to Stitch West in October, and you can do a small when you're...
Oh, yes, that's secret.
So a lot of people do things like, I don't know, I'm going to stitch a blackbird, or I'm going to stitch a small motif, blah, 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 whatever. I am too much of a nerd, and I'm friends with nerds. And so I know that if nobody wants my bag, at least I'll want my bag. So, and I know this one's going to want the bag.
Do I get to see?
No.
Well, then why'd you bring it?
Because you get to see, well, I don't have a picture of it.
Oh.
So I bought the pattern off Etsy. I'm not going to tell you what pattern it is, because then you'll go look. Cheater. But I am stitching it on 28 count, which is abnormal for me, by the way. And it's going to be on antique white, casual linen, DMCs. So let me...
I'm trying to peek.
There's nothing to see in here. There's nothing to see, lady.
I tried, okay? I tried.
Okay, so I'm reaching in. This is why I asked you for a bag.
Oh.
This is the mound of threads.
That's for a small?
You'll see.
Okay.
You'll understand. So it's actually, I'm stitching part of a larger design.
Oh, okay. I got
into a small.
Okay.
Okay, so
I'm with you.
The only thing I'm going to say is I'm gonna have to cover up part of it. Okay, so this is a needle minder by So Nerdy by Bree on Etsy. SEW Nerdy by Bree, BREIGH on Etsy.
Cute.
Okay, she has all the things on there, and she has needle minders. And this is the best needle minder that fits my theme.
So we get a glimpse. A little
This is it. This is all you're going to see until it's done.
Okay. Wait. Okay. So what is it?
Can you see it?
It looks like a... Oh. Wait a minute.
Yeah, you're seeing it.
Am I seeing what I think I'm seeing? Let me see. Oh, crap.
Yeah!
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Can I just have it now?
Nope. So that is the needle minder I required to stitch my small. That is all you will know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, friends? The friends that I know that are watching this going, what bag is she going to bring? That's all you're knowing.
All right.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
So that was some haul. I bought some DMCs. The husband was like, go get all the stuff you need for your small so I don't have to hear you talking about it anymore. I'm like, Doing it. I know where I can buy that.
I'm impressed that you're on top. I haven't even.
Well, no, because I'm slow and I squirrel, so I have to get it going. And then my friend Kara, she's just the sweetest, and she brought me my birthday gift.
Aww.
It is by Whispered by the Wind, Counted Cross Stitch Designs. It's called Every Heart. It says every heart beats true for the red, white, and blue. Sorry for the glare. It's just like that's it, this is so you. I'm like,
it totally is.
Basically, yeah. So part of my haul yesterday was buying the DMCs because I opened it and I was like, well, I'm gonna go get some DMC.
I guess I need some floss now.
Yeah. So I went and grabbed the DMC for that. So I bought the DMCs, and then I am kitting up a chatelaine. And Gloriana is like, it's hard to find, it's hard to get, it's hard to all the things, right? So I've had these Glorianas on back order with Witchelt since last January.
Oh my gosh.
And these colors finally came in. It's called Olive Grove.
You ordered those a year ago?
Yeah. Frank was like, whose are these? I'm like, oh, they're mine. I was like, if they're Glorianas, they're mine. And he's like, well, when did you order these? I'm like, I don't know. I can't remember. And he looks at the freaking invoice and he's like, what? And I'm like, I know. It's bad.
I'm like a year. Wow.
Yeah.
That's bad.
So I bought the DMCs for the Every Heart one. And then my husband told me, we were talking about, I was watching the Contented Needleworker Kim on Flosstube. And she's also on Instagram. And she stitches all the things. And she's prolific. And I love everything she stitches. And she was talking about Blackbird, and I was like, yeah, so I love all of these and I need to buy more Blackbird, because don't we all? And I was talking to my husband about it, chatter, right? Just, he's not listening. But then he was listening. He actually was listening. And he's like, why don't you make a list of like all the Blackbirds you have, and then make a list of all the ones you want. And I'm like, that's a great idea, because I can never remember like exactly which shirts I have. And then I go and get all of my Blackbird stash, and he's like, you don't have very much. And I'm like, that sounds like a challenge. So I made my list.
Challenge accepted.
I made my list, and it's long and extensive, of the ones I need.
Oh.
Yeah. So I started ticking that list yesterday.
Oh boy.
So I bought Mother's Garden.
I love that one.
And I plan to change the birds and make them blue.
Oh, good idea.
Because these are Blackbirds in a Mother's Garden, and I don't like that idea. So,
Bluebirds.
Yeah.
I like it.
And then I love their stockings. Their little baby stockings. This is Patriotic July. It's 3 stockings for July, so it comes with 3 patterns for stockings.
I didn't know there were 3 in there.
Yeah. All the monthly ones have 3 stockings in it. They're stinking cute, too. I had, like, July, October, November, and January in my hand, and I was like, wait.
Which to choose.
I was like, go look at the booklets first.
Oh, right.
So then I remembered that I wanted this. So that's my haul.
Love it.
Yeah, I'm not going to stitch these right now, but I will want to eventually, which is why I bought them.
Well, I have an entire basket full of all of my WIPS, and so I can't start. I'm cut off from starting anything new for a while.
So remember the time when I said that I am going to not start anything new because I don't have a bag? Remember that time when I said that?
I do. How well did that go?
It hasn't gone. Yeah. So
I love it.
I'll just use these bags.
I'll make you some bags.
Yeah, I'll use these bags for now. So that's all I got. But who's our giveaway winner again? I forget.
Oh,
Kit Mar. So Kit Mar, contact us, and
we'll send you
as soon as we hear from you, we'll get it out in the mail for you. And then Jeanette's bags for the stitch along will be in her shop probably next Friday. So the 21st.
Well, they're this coming Friday. Yeah, the 21st.
Yeah, the 21st of April. So look for those.
And I usually do, just so people don't stress about what time. I usually do 10 o'clock a.m. Mountain Standard Time because that's what time zone we're in. So just so people know when to look. Sometimes people want them. It doesn't. It's all hit and miss. But yeah. I try to keep it fair so that everybody has equal opportunity to grab whatever is available.
Right.
And so yeah. April 21st at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And again, I'll do an Instagram post for people who are interested.
Yeah.
So that they have some photos of the bags that I'll have available.
So you can see what you're getting.
And I will try my very best. I cannot promise, but I will definitely try to get those bags that are sold that first weekend, next weekend, in the mail by Monday.
Things are still kind of till the end of the month because of Shop Hop.
Mm-hmm.
She and I mean, I work all the time anyways, but like, she doesn't really have days off.
Well, I do from the store, but when I'm not at the store,
she's here.
I'm here sewing.
Or she's doing stuff for her kids,
yeah.
which right now is really busy time for her.
It's just, anyway, it'll be fine. So, but I want to get the bags in the mail quickly so people have them for the Stitch Along starts on the 29th.
Yes.
So I will do my best to be as efficient and diligent about that as is humanly possible.
So buy some bags so she can buy some cross stitch.
Yeah, I know. I can't. Yeah.
You can.
Okay.
They can.
I can.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but we appreciate you all and we're so grateful and we're excited for our Stitch Along. Those of you that want to start, again, we've got the Bright Stars one that we're doing, and then I had mentioned the Remember Me one.
Mm-hmm.
No
which
pressure.
I'm not doing.
It's all stitch at your pace. Yeah.
Yeah, but
I'm trying to get her to do that.
They're trying to volunteer me to do it. But yeah, so for our Stitch Along, it starts on April 29th. It's TK Bright Stars SAL on Instagram. You can use that hashtag. So we hope you join us. And until we see you again, it probably won't be until middle of May at this point.
Yeah, it's going to be a few weeks just because next weekend is gone.
Yeah.
The following weekend, she's gone. So probably not until maybe...
No, so we have 2 weekends of Shop Hop. 2 weekends.
2 weekends of Shop Hop.
Because then the 29th is the last day of Shop Hop, which is when we're starting our SAL. And then the weekend after that, I can't talk about.
Yeah. And so probably that'll be that following week. Probably that second weekend in May.
Second weekend in May.
So that'll give you plenty of time to start.
Which is... I don't even know if that's going to happen because that's Mother's Day. So...
Oh.
Yeah.
So it could be
fun.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit. But we'll still...
We're on it.
We're going to do it, guys. Okay, but we'll see you next time.
We're on it. Thank you.
All
We'll
right.
see you soon.
Bye.